Hi guys, Naya here. Welcome to the third part as Reginaldo de Alencar. On the last episode, we have made peace with Kavita Thakur and conquered two of her cities and left her with one. Let us start with renaming these cities. I can call this city Nova Peshawar in honor of Reginaldo's accomplishments. And Saira can stay like it is. In the peace deal, we have received a few technologies, ballistics and computing, which has propelled our affinity towards purity up to 7. That means we have new upgrades for our units. Let's upgrade missile rovers, which we got, to artilleries, and have it at 30% when attacking cities. The cruiser becomes a destroyer and will have the 5% per unused movement improvement. The cutter becomes broadside for 15% when attacking. Gunner becomes guardian and will have 10% per unused movement. And marine gets to be a sentinel. This is a very human, very imperial unit, and it will also have 10% per unused movement. We have the battle suits, which lets us make space marines, and I'm looking forward to using these in battle. So far I have built 2 in Manuel and in Cittadella and moved them over here, 1 and 2. These guys didn't meet the enemy in battle in the last few turns, but they will join us in the next ones. Once the sentinels become less useful, they have 24 strength, so do battle suits, which means they are about equal. Now, where do battle suits get upgraded? Through battle suit at 12 or at 10 and 4 combined. I will probably go for prime battle suits for this next to friendly unit, but that's later. Right now we have 60 colony Unhealth, which disables our colony growth, and we have 50% less culture, 50% less science, 40% less production in our cities. Absolutely horrendous state of affairs. Once the resistance in Saira and Nova Peshawar will get to normal levels of unhealth, but in the meantime I will have to move my units. We'll pillage this nest and get 60 science. Broadside can go exploring and found an alien nest. Perfect. And this worker can keep repairing the improvements around Nova Peshawar. We have aliens near Boa Esperança, which need to be taken care of. I hope they will not attack the city. That is not usual of aliens to do, but since they are especially angry, it's a possibility. In order to fight my unhealth, which has dropped already but still influences our growth in cities to absolute halt, I will need Payans. And there is another war. Susan Fielding has declared on Kavita for this one city. She got central, so she's got vanguard. Now she might have one over here in the fog of war. I'm hopeful Susan Fielding can do it. It's actually a battle over the last place. This armor should attack one of these alien bugs and get 18 science and 3 diplomatic capital. I got 480 diplomatic capital. Let me see some agreements. I don't see anything that would be useful. Let me see my personality traits and improve. Reduce the cost to purchase units and buildings by another 10%. And Saira is now producing the Frontier Stadium. I could purchase something in here, which could be clinic. And it seems I will be able to clear this alien nest because I'm allied to PAU. It looks like I cannot do it in allied territory. I cannot pillage in allied territory even though it's aliens. That is a very strange interaction, but this broadside can. And I found some macro electrons. I've got 3 artifacts. Let's try and combine them. I can get Sky Chitin for 50% strength and 3 range to air units. That would supercharge my air units, but I am not going to use them in this playthrough. Now, Boa Esperança was attacked by this alien sea dragon, but it did not do enough damage. And finished it off to get 28 science. Because the unit is much stronger, it yields more science. Our thorium reactor can go for 3 energy or 1 production. I will go for energy because I will need it to sustain my units. I could use bionic slab, which will supercharge my health. 20% out of 2 is just 0.2, and 20% is useful when you have 5 or more. So let's deploy this payan, the tiles I'm using. And let me check now. Now Citadella has 8 from buildings, 6 from terrain. It's working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the main city tile. That means these 6 from terrain are coming. But still I will not produce a bionic slab, for I will need more payans. This worker has only 1 more tile to finish after pillaging. This desert is now unworkable because Nova Peshawar is still resisting. She's fearing me and wants to be safe and secure. I accept being neutral with her, even though it will damage my relationship with Susan Fielding because she's at war with her. What to do with this worker? It looks like Manuel has all the cities that it needs improved, but it has 9 population with minus 98% growth in all my cities. Terrible. I will clear this forest and make it a farm. This worker will go to Santo Adrião, improve some tiles, and this sentinel is finished healing. I will send it on an exploration mission. Now Nova Peshawar is finally ours, and we don't have reduced unhealth. I can purchase something. I cannot purchase yet. The city just finished and is under martial law, and it will be restored in 2 turns. Okay, so 2 more turns until the city is usable. I could use more science from networks and from laboratories. I think I could buy some networks in my big cities. Purchase a network, back to Citadella, purchase a network, and go to Manuel, get a network as well. I will clear this alien nest for science, and also this alien nest will be pillaged. I got a pristine cloud coral. This broadside needs to go home and heal. A battlesuit was created and has an available bonus. There is a tide hunter. It can scout ahead any naval aliens it could find. And my unhealth is now at minus 41, which means minus 82% growth in my cities. This mechanic is absolutely horrendous for conquest, so all you need to do is start your conquest early, get all your research from conquering in peace deals, or don't take any cities at all. I'm not sure if there is a mechanic to return, and this sentinel has engaged an alien siege worm. But my unit is not as weak as it was. The siege worm has a strength of 77, but it will not one-shot my unit right now because all the bonuses amount to its strength at 46, so almost double. Boa Esperança could use some help. It can produce the benthic auger, which would supercharge it very well. Well, Old Earth Relic is not very good in water cities because the culture does not grow its borders. But the production here is not very good. I think I will purchase a trade convoy, send a trade route to my capital or somewhere, start building the benthic auger. But I can purchase, and perhaps even a worker, yes. What it will improve? Well, not the geothermal, probably not the floatstone, and definitely not the cinemas right now. It will make farms on coast and reef of coast. I should buy some tiles. It could probably clear these forests. for production straight in order to build the benthic auger. And now Lena Ebner has attacked Fielding. The war is starting to turn on its head. I received a quest from the Journal of Matun de Barrow. Mother, father, this world is strange. I don't know if I will ever get used to it, despite the decades I've spent here. My young daughter Nivera, on the other hand, is obviously not a child of Earth. She doesn't understand my complaints about the gravity or the smell of the air. These creatures are strange, like nothing on Earth. I've been planning on sending another capsule home. Perhaps some of these natural objects will interest whoever is still there. Maybe, eventually, they will send something back. I've asked the government to help, since my last effort was so well received. I think they'll be willing to help. I have to destroy 2 alien nests, which I will happily do once they spawn. There is a chance that the alien nest will spawn on these 2 tiles, which are inside my territory. I can either just choose to destroy them outright. Alien worm attacked my sentinel, now I have to withdraw. Or I can keep them in my territory and they will improve my standing with the aliens gradually, some points per turn. Okay, Boa Esperança can send a trade convoy, but not to Ciudadela because it would not get any food, but it can go to Dorado. And this worker, since I bought it and there was a trade convoy in the city, it was displaced over to this grassland forest with miasma. But in order to do anything with it, I need to purchase the tile. Quest decision for network. I can get free maintenance or 1 culture from networks. Let's facilitate network traffic for culture. The Payan will be released into the space over Dorado, probably amounting for 3 or 4 health per turn. My diplomatic capital says, oh, since I have purity level 7, my outfit has changed to more guerrilla-like imperial. I like it. Let me check any agreements that would be useful. I could get the health from my capital, or unhealth from global population reduced. Let's try reduce the unhealth from global population. She doesn't like me to do it. Let's try for Central Health Authority. There is another abandoned alien city. Perfect. Finishing a farm here would end my development of Dorado, and this worker can go make a route to Syra probably. Okay, now I have to cut the forest, but just cutting down the forest takes 9 turns. If I build a simple like farm or generator, it takes the same 9 turns and the forest will be cut, which is why chopping down a forest is a bad action on its own. Let me construct a farm here. Nova Peshawar has finished the building of clinic. It should get its vivarium. And I will purchase something real quick, like a peon. Citadel finished 1 peon. I don't know exactly what to build next, but let me check the economic overview to see what is the production of my cities. Absolutely like nothing. 14 production per turn is minimal, so is in my best city of Dorado as well. But I think I want 1 institute just for the quest. And now that my unhealth is back in check, I have only 68% penalty for my growth in cities. This peon will fly over Manuel. Yes, this is good location. It hits the farms and enables me to launch another one over there. And this broadside is fully healed by now. I could try to purchase an explorer in Citadela just to explore this derelict settlement. And there are more expeditions to be done over here, but that's on the other side of the planet. This peon will be released over Nova Peshawar, and this worker can clear this miasma and improve the riverside. The trade route slot available because Santo Adriao has grown over 10. I do actually have enough energy because I have it cheaper, so let's just purchase a trade convoy. This guardian can fire upon enemy, and the battlesuit can move forward to take over the alien nest. It doesn't need to, it can be cleared by any military unit. Right, there is another alien city. This armor will actually go exploring. Armors are much more mobile units than marines. This trade convoy will go... I think I will keep it internal and send it to Boa Esperança. Then from trade routes it is boosted to be my most productive city. This peon will be released over Santo Adriao's farms, and I have improved my health over to -22. Now another peon again over Santo Adriao, but only over these 3 tiles. Since they are worked, I'm back down to 19. And these peons stay only for 30 turns in orbit, which means they will replaced soon, or I will suffer negative health again. I don't really like the mixed stations, but let's go with Hekima stations. Dourado is finished as of improvements. I will build a road over there. That's why there is nothing, there is just a big old canyon. Explore the alien city and let me check. We have 3 alien cities remaining. There are available routes from Nova Peshawar, Sayeras, Santo Adriao. I can build one in Nova Peshawar.
In the case of a skyscraper, which has existed since the 19th century, it was not the concept which needed to evolve, but rather the minds of those who used it.
I'm very glad I got the vertical farming finally. Improves the energy and food output of my farms. This will supercharge my farms. We have finished my goal of going to vertical farming and server machinery. The next one should be to be able to improve an additional strategics, which means geophysics first. Now, when this worker makes a farm, it gives 2 additional food and 1 energy, which means the tiles in manual are absolutely super powerful. Each citizen takes 2 food to exist, and these tiles, when they are worked, they produce a surplus of 2 food and 3 energy. I have 6 positive points of food each turn, which means the city will grow at a decent rate. I see, there is a huge natural barrier with only choke point over here. And then over here between these 2 mountains, perhaps not, it's probably that. There is a passage over here, but I see these are some meteorite craters. These are some mountains. There might be just 1 tile gap. Okay, this battlesuit can pillage and give me 60 science. This trade convoy will go again to Boa Esperança. Let me create a bionics lab in this city because it gives additional production from Brazilian resources. I've got 2. Alright, I've got so many alien artifacts. Let's combine them. I got projected chassis construction for 2 worker movement speed. I got the sky chitin again, or tidal navigation. Yeah, all these stuff I have already seen. I will wait for some more artifacts. These are not very great. Now the quest continues. I have decided. The rest of humanity can stay if they wish, but I will go back to Earth with the capsule. Interesting decision. Though I'm not sure I can afford to go, the cost of keeping 1 man alive in space might be out of even my reach, but if I can recruit enough families to join me, maybe we can actually do it. What am I saying? We don't even have the permissions to leave the colony. Would they even let us leave? For me, this would definitely be a one-way journey. I don't care. I know where my true home is. There are some that didn't want to be sent, changed their opinion. I can either deny return to Earth and go towards population, or allow and get culture. I will allow the return. Mother, father, I'm coming home. I got 80 affinity towards purity and 175 culture. I get 2 new upgrades, 1 for Tide Hunter to become Undertaker, and I will take this 30% when attacking cities. The submarines are slow, although this improvement gives me 1 sight. no, one more tile per turn, and I get 30% when attacking cities. The 10% per unused movement is not that great. Armor can be upgraded to Lancer. Lancers are kinda speedy. I will get the 10% per unused movement here, so that this Lancer can move around and explore over there. And I've got diplomatic capital. Let's manage our personal traits and get our energy yield upgrade. See, my undertakers are now 50% faster. I've got 560 energy. I could build something by a network in Dorado. That's a good investment. I've got another virtue, which I didn't think of previously. I could go for gift economy for land and sea-based traders to foreign cities. I could go for knowledge for social mores and laboratory apprenticeship. I could get public security. It would amount to some health for my military units. Or I could go towards prosperity for 7 health and 15% less negative health. Also joy from variety. The prosperity side is focused on health a bit more than the others. I kind of want the 10% growth in every city, so let's go for gift. And the next research will be robotics to improve Firaxid mine. That also means I can finally improve these geothermal tiles at Boa Esperanza. This farm is finished. Now Boa Esperanza has a perfect tile to work, and it's not decided to work it yet. Reset. It might go there next turn. Meanwhile, this worker will improve one of these geothermal tiles. They are both just one geothermal. Dorado finished. Bayan can build something else. I will build one rocket battery over here just to be safe. Look at Magan has 98 defense combat strength, which is absolutely horrific. However, it is because of a diplomatic agreement with me. Now there are resource spots which are trapped under the ice. So is this progenitor device. There's the resource spot. I only need one more, I believe, for the quest. Yes, the substitute curse needs one more. This worker should continue building roads over to the north. Now here is a pass from the north. This will be a hard to defend place, hard to attack through. There's a quest for biofuel plants. It can produce more energy on one production. More energy. This worker cleans miasma, and this guardian bombards these aliens over here. And this sentinel will go and destroy the nest. Or I could keep it alive and use it as a spawning ground for aliens to be able to farm them. But I will get 60 or 50 science immediately when I destroy it. So that might be worth it. There are some aliens which are absolutely angry at me. I think I should purchase the tiles around Boa Esperanza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and yes, even these. 8, and no, I'm not. I should probably purchase some of these not very useful tiles. Yep, this one. Now Boa Esperanza has grown a lot, mainly because I bought the tiles. I got level 2 in supremacy. Next research, we finished robotics. I could go for swarm robotics. I will though go for terraforming and alien sciences first. Terraforming. Okay, this Lancer was bombarded a few times. It will not take anything. Pillage. Another artifact. Now let me see these artifacts again. I don't think these artifacts from aliens can give me anything more useful. I can improve my tac jets to needle jets. Have them 15% I can see on land units if I have ever built any tac jets. needle jets. And this sentinel was over here. And the battlesuit will secure my southern border. Again, Kavita has declared war on Fielding. I believe Fielding is being dunked on by Lena Ebner. Surprisingly, Lena Ebner is the second strongest here. Even though it looks like she didn't conquer any cities, she's just a bit more advanced than all the others. I wonder how is that if she has only one trait. It's very surprising to me that she is the second best here. Manuel will build a rocket battery, and this Lancer will improve its strength and go for this Manticore. Now, Samatar Jamabar doesn't like me because of my affinity. What affinity are you? You are going for purity. For supremacy. Lena Ebner didn't decide yet. Duncan Hughes didn't decide. Neither. So she didn't.
The lifeblood of nations.
Obviously, I'm the most profiled here with 8 in purity. Well, if he likes to, we can go to war and settle this dispute. The quest for rocket batteries gives me 5 city strength or 1 city orbital strike range from rocket batteries. I have an additional 5 city strength. And I can build auto plants for production. Let's do that. Now that my population is growing, I will have issues with colony health again. Maybe I could construct biowells, they give 1 additional health. And then perhaps maybe not. I think I will exploit Pan-African Union and go to Magan for the 6 science per turn. Citadel finished the institute. I'm looking forward to a free technology and should build the auto plant. Or even buy it. Yeah, I will buy it. And make the bionics lab instead. Autobots. Autoplant can give me 1 additional production or 1 energy. Even though I'm going for energy, Autoplants deserves the production. You make more farms. Okay, let's destroy this alien. And then we can talk about healing. Okay, there's the geothermal well, giving us additional energy. I will go and improve this geothermal next. Alright, this Lancer needs to retreat to a safer position. Move over here and heal. I have got a lot of energy again. I will buy an auto plant in Boa Esperanza. And what else can I buy? I will wait for the dry dock and the 2 production for next turn. And this Lancer will heal. Now I can buy the dry dock here. And the benthic auger will be produced in 2 turns, which means this city will be absolutely super powerful. Next research will not be genetics, that would be 1 turn only. I've got 104 science income per turn, which is decent. At turn 190, actually not. I should be doing a lot more, but I don't mind. I could go for a water refinery, get water tiles, additional boost. I will go for alien sciences and the cinema as well first. And I keep building farms and roads and all of the other improvements.
You fail to reap the bounty of the seas, not because your people lack the means, but because you lack the imagination.
There is the benthic auger wonder, which will supercharge my only aquatic city in this game. Boa Esperanza has now 38 production per turn, and it could also build the euphotic strand for science from coast terrain. I think that is the play here. I can also purchase something like, well, Gaian Well could be done next turn or later. I should get clinic because city doesn't have provide any health, and Payan would be ideal, but next turn. There was an alien nest, but it was defeated by arc cutters. Okay, she is very heavy on the melee C units, but that means she can't use it against the likes of Kavitha or against Lena Ebner. I think I will go for this progenitor ruin, preferably. Boa Esperança will purchase the Gaian well for additional energy. And Ciudadela will produce Payan because this one has already been downed. Boa Esperança will purchase some tiles, or will not. I have 27 energy left. This worker will make a bed, and this undertaker will protect this explorer. Okay, there's the geothermal well. I can give myself a stop from geothermal wells right now and go improve this float stone. It gives the same yields, plus 3 energy. It gives me the float stone strategic resource. I'll buy this place and this spot, and also the fishery. Alright, next research will be more into the depths of the left side. I would like to go for surrogacy. I kinda want science from farm improvements. That means going through either alien ethics or up here through genetics and transgenics. There is a good play as purity over these sort of tiles, over the gene garden and cytonursery, the gene smelter for health. But what I want next is actually cognition and pre-cook project, so that my military units can achieve 2 additional levels of veterancy. I will go for that. It needs 2 xenomass and gives me access to nanohives and perhaps Guopuyaolan. But it will also propel me in supremacy affinity. Let's go for biochemistry real quick and then for collaborative thought. Dorado will produce battle suits. My orbital units are going up and going down, and I will keep making farms in my cities. I'm sorry if you expected more war in this episode, but I wanted to perfect the water city that I have, and I had to get my stuff together after the war so that my unhealth is not in the very negatives. Boa Esperança should purchase some defense, that means rocket battery, and now is up to date. Laboratory, more farm. Now this Lancer has defeated some aliens over here and is ready to go and explore again. All these scarabs will break. And I got an artifact, near lightspeed accelerator, from this expedition over here. And I can build water refineries right now. Develop virtue. Last time I went for gift economy, so let's keep in the line. I could go for nature's bounty for production from basic resources, or the 7 health mind over matter. And I think that is the best choice here. I get the synergy bonus for 10% growth in all my cities. Alright, Nova Peshawar is approved. Let's move on to Syra. Launch this payans. Actually, Ciudadela didn't have any. 2 from buildings, 5 from terrain. That's the 5 that I got. Boa Esperança could purchase the water refinery to improve the water tiles and get absolute ham with it. It doesn't produce much food as such, but it gets a lot from trade routes and is, let's face it, dependent on the trade routes and has absolute insane production. This Lancer will explore the alien city and attack some aliens next turn. Or not even. This Undertaker will bombard this alien. 20 science is just short of about 1/6 of my... very little, actually. Okay, I have once more space for a diplomatic agreement. Let's check which ones I could get. I could get production for naval units, unhealth from global population, that would be nice. And there is not much more that is very interesting to me. Or the aquatic cities have 15% more combat strength, that is just for defense. Tried for self-reliance and she agrees, that's nice. Even though I have taken her cities, she now respects me. Oh no, the aliens are not as aggressive as they were. Let's attack them. There's turn 201 and I think this episode should end right here and right now. I am very glad we got Boa Esperança up to speed. The city is absolutely great for energy and for its base production. It will get euphatic strand in 2 turns. My empire is kinda safe, kinda healthy. I'm keeping it in check with peons. My military has improved because of my purity level and affinity, but I will need to go to war next, and I think Lena Ebner is the next one on the chopping block. So I will concentrate my forces to Nova Peshawar and move over to Wildgeist. Alternatively, the second force will go to Eintracht. I see that this city is kind of weak at only 24 combat strength. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye!